Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Okay, please pardon me if I'm holding my microphone with my hand because I just feel like putting my mic here is going to slacken my t-shirt, so I prefer to just hold it. So please just bear with me, all right? But anywho, hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is going to be something rather interesting, something very random, something that I think I've probably come across a couple of other people's videos in the past or something, and it's basically baby names that we love. By we, I mean I love, Jessie loves. We may love either name. You guys will definitely know as we go along. But baby boy names that we love, but we will not be using. I think I have about 10 names that I know that we love, but we will not be using. I know that I have not revealed baby boy's name yet. I think when I was pregnant with Mia Rose, I revealed her name before she was born. Not too long after we found out we're having a girl, I revealed her name. But this time around, for some reason, I really want to keep the name off social media until probably after the birth. My family knows the name, my close friends know the name, my friends who came for the shower, I revealed the name to them there, so they know. But I think I really want to keep the name under wraps for now. But anyway, this video is going to be baby names that we love but we will not be using, and let's get right into it.
I've been waiting all night.
As per usual, I have all of my stuff jotted down on my phone as always. The very first name that we love, and by we, I don't even mean me, probably my husband, because the day he was on his laptop looking through baby names, this name came up and for some reason he fell in love. In fact, he was so in love with this name, and the name is Jabari, Jabari, Jabari. When my husband was like, oh, he loves this name, I was like, okay, what name is that? He said Jabari. I'm like, okay, why do you love that name so much? For some reason, I don't know what reason, but for some reason he really loves the name Jabari. For me, I have come across the name, obviously. I think there was a series I watched that the character, one of the characters' names on the series is actually Jabari. So it's actually a name I like as a name, but I didn't know if I wanted to name my son Jabari. Does that make any sense? Yeah. So I was rather shocked when Jessie was like, oh, Jabari. I'm like, okay. And then he was like, it sounds a bit northern. The name sounds like it has some sort of Middle Eastern vibe to it, sort of. So he was like, okay, maybe not, but that he really loves Jabari. For me, I didn't really dig the name, so it wasn't really an option. He really loved it, but at the same time, he loved it as a name, but also he wasn't really sure if he wanted to name his son Jabari. Moving on. The next name that we love, but we will not be using, and by we, this time I mean me, is Liam. I love Liam, L-I-A-M. I love that name, Liam, so much. I know there's a popular Liam Hemsworth in Hollywood, but yeah, I really do like the name Liam. And for me, I feel like I'm very into meanings of names. I don't just give my kids any name just because it sounds cute. I feel like I really want to love the meaning of the name I'm giving my child. To be honest, I can't really recall the meaning of all these names except the meaning of the one that we have decided to go with. Liam is such a very nice, cute, short name, and you guys know that when it comes to me, I love short names. My name is short. Alma, Jessie is short, Mia is short. Definitely my son has to have a short name. I'm not about to start naming my son Nebuchadnezzar, one long name like that, you get. So yeah, Liam is short and cute and sweet, and yeah, I don't really know why we didn't end up using this, but you know, it's just a very nice, cute name that we will not for some reason be using. The next name, oh my god, this one is so popular. I feel like there's nobody's son that's not bearing this name now, especially in this Nigeria. That name, Jaden. Jaden is such a popular boy's name right now. I feel like if you go into any school right now and you stand on their assembly ground and you carry a microphone and you shout Jaden, more than 50 boys will answer you. Like, that's what I think, because everybody is naming their son Jaden. Oh my god, it's crazy. Do you know how many Jadens I know? You know how many little kids who bear Jaden that we know? I feel like it's such a beautiful, cute name, and I believe it has a very nice meaning as well, but it's just too popular. Too popular for me. I don't have a popular name. Jessie is not popular. Mia is not popular. I'm not about to give my son the most popular name in the world right now. So Jaden is cute. I love Jaden, but nah, not for my son. The next one, and quite popular, is Mikel. Mikel is a popular boy's name. I know a couple of Mikels in my life. I have uncles who bear Mikel. I have friends who bear Mikel, family friends, cousins. I have Mikels in my life a lot. And Mikel is a beautiful name. I feel like it never goes out of style. No matter how many years down the line, Mikel will always bang. But then again, it's just like, it's not unique enough. You know, I feel like there's a Mikel here and there's a Mikel there. Like Mikel is like a very, I don't know, it's a usual boy's name. So that's the only reason why I know I didn't go with Mikel. Otherwise, I really love Mikel. I mean, even not for any other reason, the Archangel Michael. I'm Catholic, so I'm very into biblical names as well. Mikel is a cute name, but I don't know, not for us. Next up, and very similar to Mikel, we have Mikel. Now, I really love Mikel. Mikel is a very nice, cute name, but I feel like they're going to murder that name. You know how you know, usually if you're living in Nigeria, you know how people may not be able to pronounce your name and they may be calling you like different things. I feel like Mikel is one of those names that they might mispronounce. I don't know. But then it also sounds like Mikel. So there's Mikel, there's Mikel. It sounds very alike. And even with Mia, I have people that still call Mia Maya. Up until now, like I have people who still refer to her as Maya. I always have to correct them and say it's not Maya, it's Mia. So I feel like the same thing goes with Mikel. Somebody might call it Mikel instead of Mikel. Like I feel like the mispronunciation may just be very annoying. So I don't know. Yeah, but Mikel is a very cute name that I love, we love, but we will not be using. So next up, and I don't even know why I didn't call this name first, to be honest. But next up is obviously Jesse. I mean, obviously, most people name their sons after their father. In my own case, we have the same name in my family. My dad's name is Charles. My brother's name is Charles. My brother's son's name is Charles. So there are like 3 generations of Charleses in my family. And, you know, the usual thing would have just been to give it a junior. Just be like, okay, he's a boy, so he's junior. But I am not one of those junior people. Thank you very much. I love my husband's name, Jesse. It's a beautiful name. I mean, Jesse was the father of David in the Bible. I love the name. It has a beautiful meaning. But I'm just like, I want something entirely different. And luckily, he's one of those men who is not obsessed with giving their sons their names. So he doesn't really mind. But yeah, I love Jesse. But the name Jesse, it's just, you'll not be calling him Junior. My brother was answering Junior a lot as a child. I don't like that Junior thing. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So that's the only reason why, you know, I'm like, no Jesse, no more Jesse. We have a lovely, amazing Jesse as the head of our family. Let's give your son a different name than yours. And he totally agrees with me. So yeah, that's the only reason why we are not using Jesse, so that my son will not be answering Junior. I don't like that Junior thing. Next up, and this is a name I have loved for so long. I feel like since I believed I was going to get married one day and have children, and if I ever had a son, I always felt like I would give him this name, and that name is Sean. I love Sean so much. S-E-A-N. I love that name. It is short, it is sweet, it's unique. I love the name Sean. I feel like also it's a name that might get mispronounced. People who don't know be calling him Sin. People know how Nigerians can be. But I really love that name Sean so much. I've always loved it. In that spelling, S-E-A-N, there is Sean of S-H-A-W-N. I personally love S-E-A-N, and I feel like I used to love that name so much back then. Now, maybe not so much, and that's why we didn't end up using this name. But yeah, Sean is cute, Sean is sweet, but nah, we're not using it. The next name that I love so much but we will not be using is Mason. I love Mason, M-A-S-O-N, and I feel like I heard Mason for the very first time during the Kardashians, when I used to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, when Kourtney had her son Mason. I think that was the first time I was actually hearing the name Mason. And I actually do love the name Mason. But then again, I feel like, if I say, okay, you know what, my son's name is Mason, my mother would look at me and be like, what in God's name is Mason? What's the meaning of the name Mason? You know? And I would have to like explain. So I feel like it's too gendered. Does that make any sense? Yeah, I feel like the name is too gendered. And again, I'm not really sure if it has an important meaning per se. So yeah, I love the name Mason. It's cute, but nah, we're not using Mason. The next name that I love so much and I feel like I could have used is Kevin. Kevin is such a beautiful name. Both Kevin and Kelvin is such a cute name. To be honest, I don't even know why I didn't think of Kevin, but I don't know. I really don't know. I love the name so much, but we're not using Kevin. I feel like Kevin is very American. You know, it's a very American name. I personally loved it, but it just didn't come up in the grand scheme of things. So yes, I do love Kevin a lot, but I will not be using Kevin. And then last but not least is Josh, Joshua, Josh. I think, yeah, you can actually shorten the Joshua to Josh. It's a biblical name. I love Joshua, but also is one of those names that I actually love but will not be using. I love the fact that you can actually shorten it, but for some reason, we're not using Joshua, okay? But yeah, basically, that's it. There's no particular reason why. I think the main reason why we're not using Joshua, we're not using Kelvin, are because those names don't begin with an M. I feel like I'm one of those moms who really wants her children to have names that begin with the same letter. I think that it's really cute and really nice. So to be honest, any name that does not begin with M that I called, most likely is the major reason why we didn't end up using them. We love them, but personally, I wanted a name that begins with the letter M. So that's one clue. Basically, baby boy's name begins with an M, and it's a name that I love so much. And it's also one of those names that I knew if I eventually had a boy, I would name him this, because Mia's name together with his name is the absolute cutest thing. But anywho, let me not give too much away. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and don't worry, name shall be revealed after baby boy comes, okay? Let me know your guesses in the comment section. That will be fun. What do you think his name is, since I said it begins with an M? So let me know what your guesses are, and we shall talk about it in the comment section below. Anywho, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.